Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So it's down to business here. Kulusevski. Now this could be... And Solanke! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Raul. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Bernd Leno. I think his presence might make all the difference for this team. He's got lightning-fast reactions and a coolness under pressure that allows him to make the big one-on-one saves. He's also very reliable.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And here's Iwobi.
Iwobi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Picked out brilliant. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Tries a shot!
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
And that interception was most necessary. And he's quick to snatch it back.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Smoothly does it. The referee's awarded a free kick. Cleared away. Now it's Nelson. It's a good ball out wide. So nearly the perfect ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Great skill, that's nice. Iwobi gets into some space. Played towards the front line. Solanke. Now it's Kulusevski. Oh, that's a key interception. Spence. Shifted upfield. And it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! And he's done it! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
After 23 minutes is number 7, Son Heung-min.
Tottenham take the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Can he latch on to this? And he's cut it out. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Son Heung-min, stood up well to him there. Smith Rowe. Iwobi has it in a wide position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Son Heung-min, and they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Bissouma. This is... There's the shot! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Robinson. Nelson. And it's Raul. There they go, hunting in packs. Oh, nicely intercepted.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Raul. Tottenham heading towards the half-time break. A win very much in their sails. Raul is on his own. Spread it left. Aimed in towards the centre. And the counter is on. Maddison. Kulusevski. Maddison. And he's had it nicked away. Andreas Pereira. Played out to the right. That's good running with the ball. And it's Raul. He's looking wide. It's a pretty loose pass. Johnson. Bissouma. Aimed beyond the defence.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Andreas Pereira. Smith Rowe. Iwobi. He's shifting through the gears here. And the first half is done. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Oh, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
And now,
Tottenham ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Featuring our guest performers today. And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
And And that's the start of another 45 minutes. And Smith Rowe, and they win it back again. And it's Son Heung-min. And here's Son Heung-min. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Robinson. Now it's Nelson. Pedro Porro. Aim forwards. Andreas Pereira. He's had it taken off him. Son Heung-min. Solanke, 2 assists to his credit already. Solanke. Lukic. Smith Rowe. Looking for the run. Iwobi. Smith Rowe.
Smith Rowe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And the defence can get it clear. Bissouma. Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. Bissouma. Just eases him off the ball. Fulham can breathe again, just.
The
Oh,
attendance for this
super
match
tackle.
was
They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be
71,649.
spot on, and it was.
Now it's Jimenez. Jimenez has been caught there, it's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to
Substitutions
prevent a
taking
goal
place.
then.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Up to meet it! It's in! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
And here's Son Heung-min. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Tete. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
He rises! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Substitution.
Bassi. Lukic. Now Anderson. Maddison gets a foot in here. Anderson wins the duel this time. Well timed, excellent interception. Robinson is the guilty party there.
Substitution on the field. Number 21. Coming on to replace him is number
Son Heung-min
28.
being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Maddison. Can he get away here? Oh, it's Son Heung-min. Sessegnon. Rodrigo Muniz. And that's put paid to a promising move. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Sessegnon powering forward here. Robinson. Oh, well played. Son Heung-min. Reed to Sessegnon. Kenny out to the right. He's in space and looking for options. Decent hit! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So there's going to be another change here.
Number 8. Number 10.
Oh, can he get onto this?
Madison. Number 13. Coming on the field. Number
And that
9.
is as far as they're going to go.
Richarlison. Number 30. Bentancur.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Number 15. Number 29.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Son Heung-min. Bentancur. Now it's Richarlison. Richarlison finds himself offside. Tete. Iwobi threads one in. Now it's Kearney. He's picked his way through.
Kearney really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
There will be 5 minutes.
Now
added
looking to
time.
orchestrate a counter. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, that's fabulous. Closing in on goal. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Sarr. And here's Son Heung-min. Richarlison, he's had a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Kenny. Now it's Iwobi. Good spot, he's seen the run. So that's it, it is all over. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Son Heung-min voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, they approached this with a very definite game plan, and I think to a large extent they remain true to that, and we can give the manager a big pat on the back.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.